별로 안 했던데 보니까. 원래 점토 지옥에선 상자가 안 나오나? 상자를 안 넣어도 잠, 잠긴 상자가 안 나오나, 낚시할 때? 하나를 못 봤네. 불빛 튤립 좀 키워주라. 지금 뭐한 그러면? 백광수 자러 갔나? 술 마시고. 에? 이제 나간 거 내가 나간 거 같던데? 보니까. 나가긴 한 거 같은데? 어. 자러 간 듯? 철제 상자가 나오네?
As you suck the smoke deep into your... As the world fades away. As you suck the smoke... As the world fades away.
As you approach,
My. How you positively brim. Oh, it's not.
a sudden shudder jolts through her body so violently that she drops to her knees, stunned. A few moments pass. An ancient curse escapes from her lips, spoken so forcefully that for a brief...
I refuse to entertain the possibility. I can sense the expanse of source I have given.
Zolstissa smiles, and you notice for the first...
Go on. I am here for you. Give in. Yes, go on.
Though your spell tore through her like a spear...
You speak the spell with brash ferocity. Oh, do you still not? Let me tell you the one truth about what it means. It is about power. You can see the soul. So, feed. For you will starve until you finally feast upon the well of ascension. No. There are more masters. Just you. Go hence.
You seem different. Tell me, what have you learned? Or has the smoke simply addled your mind beyond repair? Vampirism? As if killing a
The Meister...
Very well then. But as you lack the glowing eyes of the divine. Thankfully, the Magisters have made our lives fair. The gentle and weak were capped, which means they may still... Do not look at me like that. I said it was...
He winces and recoils.
My, Sabine. How you positively brim with sauce. No wonder, after all the adventures you have had.
A sudden shudder jolts through his body so violently. A few moments, an ancient curse escapes from his lips, spoken so forcefully that...
I have...
Tearsen...
Go on, I am here for you. Give in to your hunger. It is supernatural. Go on.
Though your spell tore through him...
You speak the spell with brash ferocity. Of course. Let me... It is a... You can so feed. For you will play coy if you must. There are just...
You seem different. Tell me, what have you learned? Thankfully, the gentle, which means... Do not...
This again. Careful now, that's a trap. Careful. I've spotted a trap. This looks similar to that other relic I found.
The towering relic seems to hum with esoteric energy. Faintly as your palms press into the warm stone, you feel the stone warms and warms.
Eternal armor could be very useful. Very useful indeed.
The towering relic.
Is that? Oh, wait. It is a shrieker.
Let go. Rest. At last.
Carved from
was that?
The Magister wipes his blooded face.
And you are? Nice try. And I'll pose the same.
Folding his arms across his...
Your end comes, sorcerer.
He says nothing.
The Aetherin. What an incredible discovery.
The spirit's memory. You are a sensate. You close your eye. You close your eyes once, more powerful even than Dallis herself, and yet fragile. A hand falls... The little rat squeaks.
Are you a poet? I write a rhyme in my spare time. It's about a bird, but I need a word.
He eyes you
Not what I was...
The little rat...
Are you a... I write a rhyme.
He eyes you...
Not what I...
The little rat...
Are you a... I write a...
He eyes you...
Not what...
The little rat squeaks up at you inquisitive.
Are you a poet? I write a rhyme in my spare time. It's about a bird, but...
He eyes you...
Not what I...
The little rat...
Are you a poet? I write a rhyme in my spare...
He eyes you...
Not what I...
The little rat...
Are you a poet? I write a rhyme in my...
Boring.
The unusual as your fingertips trace these as you lift your hands.
If that was some kind of test, I'm really not sure whether I...
뭐야, 렐루 사이트라는 게 생겼나 본데?
The unusual as your fingertips
Lelu.
trace these mutilated, you sense from within the end. You see your brain, and all of a sudden, an electric feeling pulses. The tablet looks the same, but you cannot. The tablet seems to glow. Your finger you know not how. Then your...
Good find. Huh, this again. What's this? I found something.
I've never seen anything like this workmanship.
The stone relic pull as your fingertips brush a sharp electric.
Mask of the Shapeshifter. That's something I want to craft. And fast.
What do I get? Lying dead in a...
The pedestal seems empty, as if this is what Dallas was looking for.
This must be where the Magisters found the Aetherin. Magisters, up to no good, no doubt.
What word on getting this up?
The Magister looks you up.
You should not be here.
The Magister...
Touch anything down here, and I'll stick your... Watch those torches, fools. There's enough oil in here to tear this place apart.
What is this thing? An engine?
You shouldn't have come
The spirit of a white magister
Get away from me, sorcerer! You'll get nothing out of me. What? No, wait, that's all I know. I swear.
The spirit of
Get away from me, sorcerer! You'll get nothing out of me. Nothing. What? No, that's all I know.
The spirit meets her.
Guess I know what I need to do now.
From somewhere deep within the inner workings of the machine comes an irregular clanking sound. Then a weak the machine churns and it settles into a slow metallic. The machine rattles, then settles.
It's working.
Oil barrels. Not careful excavation, it seems.
I've seen places like this in books. Never thought I would see something like this in reality. This is the archaeological discovery of a lifetime. What a way to die, down here in this darkness. Poor soul.
Blessed Zolstitha. An elegant god for our elegant people.
어쩐지 나무가 안 자라더라. 물을 줘야 되는지 모르고 있었어.
Duna, the stoutest of the seven. No one. Tyrsendilius. Worshipped by my people. relic of the humans. Huh, Zantedza, the goddess of the god of the orcs. Rogue. It's Amadia, the mother of wisdom. Well, that wasn't right.
The curious sculpture comes alive as you reach out to touch it. It thrums. The carving is covered in strange glyphs that feel odd. Trying to read the symbols, you hear your mind swims, and you read, "Our first lords babes with power glowed, our seconds born in blood that flowed. Our thirds young to the wind return, our fourths to glowing flames adjourn." Our fifth lord's cubs with minds were blessed. Our sixths had our seventh's brood spread from earth to glen, and thus no king shall rise. You try to hold your focus.
A riddle from the past, or maybe a riddle about the past. It's Amadia, the mother of wizards. Duna, the stoutest of the seven.
Blessed
No wonder-
souls.
The god of the orcs, Vrogir, relic of the humans. That's it, we're through. What in the name of Lucian's prize pig is going on here?
I wonder what they did in life to deserve such a resting place.
The creature looks down from its perch, trembling. It crawled out of that sarcophagus as if it had forgotten how to move its limbs. It turns to you. From behind its unmoving lips, you hear a...
Mais Saravel te de l'arentou, Chamory.
The stream of noise cuts...
It wears the face of Zol Stissa. I suspected the Seven Lords won the war after they locked me here. But seeing their faces on dumb creatures, a depressing Gods? What is this senseless...
Deep within your soul, you feel your god stirring at the sound of the voice. You can feel its anger and fear swelling inside you. The creature leans forward.
It seems to be a simple form at its core. I wonder how to extract...
She pulls back.
It is rotting.
The god within you reacts. Her emotions a cocktail of fury and fear.
An Eternal does not answer questions from whatever creatures happen to lumber into view. What happens to it, I wonder? Does it lie and...
The god thrashes against your control.
To have had the technology of the Eternals and made this. How crude. Although effective in its own way. Poor creature. It is a tool to collect source, and given that face, I can well imagine who your creator may be. What a lazy way...
You start to speak, but it's too...
Aetera, you worm. An eternity locked away.
The figure recoils, as if struck.
Silence! It is your king that has fallen. He and all the other...
And yet, here you stand, small, weak.
You feel your god freeze at the mention of this Aetheran. A cold terror.
The beast's unruly passenger did not deign to tell it. She did not want her host to know.
You feel your god thrashing against your control.
Ha! Of course you never found. I hid it in these very caves. Although I can feel it's perhaps they intend to flay the godliness from... As for you, you monstrosity, you were designed to be defective.
아니 당구 게임 왜 이렇게 많아?
The air suddenly feels thick, like it's grown musty after concealing a lie for so long.
I care not for their lies, but for their powers. What the gods have given us so
The gods have been keeping secret.
Boring.
This again.
The destination pyramid doesn't answer the call. There's something blocking it.
Buying or selling?
I'm all right, as long as I don't get too much. against the ancient empire.
You're safe among
Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
Nothing less than Bishop Alexander was slain by singers. Culprits still at large.
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Queen Justinia executes 24 noblemen for insubordination.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Hear ye! Hear ye! Divine order to march against the ancient empire! Bishop Alexander was slain by singers. Culprits still at large.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Subordination. Divine order to march against the ancient empire!
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Queen Justinia executes 24 noblemen for insubordination!
Buying or selling?
Keeping it it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Divine order to march against the ancient...
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit you, ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among
Back
friends.
again, eh?
Never forget.
Looking for anything in particular? Suit yourself.
Out for a return visit, are you?
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Yep.
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Glad to see you well.
There's a lot of call for the junk you sell, Ben.
Not in any
Junk?
mood to talk about
Why,
it.
I offer nothing less than the wisdom of the ancients, and
Vapid fiction along with a large helping of ham.
Bishop Alexander was slain by singers. Culprit still at large.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Nothing good. Always woken her
Then
everywhere.
don't come over.
You
Not like
ain't
you're
been
buying
by,
anything.
you're here to protect us.
If I don't come visit you.
Until later, then.
Yes, of course.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
made it all the way here, you creep. My lord had faith, and as a reward for my service, he has granted me his favor. He has granted me betraying the... You'll see. You made it all, my lord, and as a reward for my service, betraying... You'll see.
Thank you, sorcerers! Thank you for the sorcerer! You become Mordecai!
I'm here, but not... I'm ready!
No! Mercy!
The Master Sorcerer throws up his pocked, cracked arms to defend himself as you step forward. The undead dwarf.
Of course! Of course! Anything! Just name it! He wanted the Death Folk destroyed! The greatest weapon... We couldn't let it happen! We needed it!
The power gifted to me. It was a gift from... It was a gift.
Ah! She saw what Death Folk did, and he told me to make sure... Arcs! The barrels were going to Arcs. I can't! He'll hear! He'll know! He'll find me! So ask!
The skeleton wrings his hands, looking around him.
What?
The skeleton's...
Of course!
And I worry if you swear you won't banish me to the afterlife. Am I not?
The skull...
No, you need me. So I teach you and you spare me. Do we have an praise be source and to grow your source?
The grinning skeleton reaches...
Here, Godwoken. The finest meal you'll find.
Your god stirs.
Perhaps not the most...
The skeleton extends his arm, jiggling the heart towards you. A glob of dark yellow pus oozes through the bones of his palm and drips. The thick pus explodes into your mouth. You start to wreck. As the flesh fills your mouth, deep within, you swallow all you can. And despite the meat in your stomach...
There, I held up my end of the bargain. I did as you asked. And now I'm getting as far from this cave as my bones will take me.
The thick pus explodes into your mouth. You start as the flesh deep within. You
There, I held up my end of the bargain. I did it.
Mortis.
God's graves. So...
His skull.
You.
The frail.
Fire in my blood. I never imagined such power.
Once more, you feel your soul expand. You should perform the Meister's... The thought of Deathfog gives you pause. A weapon like that should give everyone pause.
This scourge, this destroyer...
There can be no
The ghost turns to you. Your hands, a cart but somewhat you lift up one by one. The back.
boring.
What's this? I found something.
Even dead, I do. What's it look like? No shove off. Walk on, Hart.
The dwarf, with a
We're done.
Don't worry about it, says Lohar. Quietest work around, says Lohar. It will be fine.
The ghost swings a foot.
Because it's his fault. If not, but no. He knew best. He wanted the death fog destroyed. That's why we were to make sure it got into the... I even stood guard of Mordus when he was... This is what I deserve for following the orders of a leader with the spine. You're a little tool to be asking. Her Majesty is trying to do what's best.
Rubbish. Junk.
The lock's melting away.
Mordus turned the key into an amulet. Cunning.
And I thought this cave couldn't get any more grim.
I do not want to know what that smell is.
Death, most likely. Watch your step.
Careful! I've spotted a trap.
Prepare yourself!
This must be the wreck of the Peacemaker. Some of her cargo may remain. Oh, lucky find. The destination pyramid doesn't answer the call. There's something blocking it.
I've got sword fighters, mages, archers, all willing.
packs of slaves.
She stares off into the distance. She stares off into the distance at some... She stares off into...
Of course it's not true. Smile all you want. I'm not in love with you. You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. Of course it's not true. And you can't be too careful, you know? If I can get Alexander, then smile all you want. I'm not in love with you.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilka.
Of course it's not true. Smile all you want. I'm not in love with you. You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying, I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. Glory is mine! Be careful, you know? If I can get anything.
All right about that. Right, Hilka.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If I can get Alexander, then hear this.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilka.
Whatever type of companion you need, I can provide.
Hear ye! Bishop Alexander was slain by singers. Culprits didn't last.
That would be my stomach, my lord. Perhaps I could go downstairs for a bit of stew?
Here now. When one's in... Have you a reason for barging into my room, madam? No harm still. I'm at travels, you say? And why would you assume I'm a travelling...
He laughs.
Of all things, I am travelling, yes, to Arx. I'm a wealthy... The merchant's burden, you see. I go... That's as a music to... If there's anything else you need, know you're always welcome.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilka.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilka.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilka.
got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilka.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilka.
Figure it's time to prove yourself. Let's get it done.